Give me once again. Okay. All right. So the things that are left are investing.com and what's this, Google Clock. Okay. So yeah, I think we can quickly go through that. Then we can start setting up your trading accounts. Okay. So pardon?
I couldn't get you.
Can you hear me now?
Was lagging. Yes, I can.
Okay, I was saying we can quickly go through investing.com and this application, Google Clock. Then from there we can start setting up your accounts, your trading accounts.
Okay. Okay.
So investing.com, this is the app that we use to know when the news events are happening. Now, the only important part of the app that we consider is the calendar section here. This is the part where you can actually see what events are going to be happening. So at the top here, you can see there's overviews, there's daily overviews, and there's weekly overviews. So you can see what events happened yesterday, what events are going to happen today, events happening tomorrow. Then you can see events that are happening this whole week and next week. Yes. Now, below that, that's where you actually see the events. Now let's take this event for example. At the far left, it shows you the time and the strength of the news events. So when you see there's 3 bulls there, that means it's high impact. Then next to that, there's the currency and there's a flag here of where it's actually happening. So this is USD and there's the US flag here. Then on the right side of that, there's actually the details now of the event. So there's the title of the event and there's some details here, like the predictions and how it was going on in that particular month and so on. Now, when it comes to news events, there's 2 ways of coming up with the currency pair there's 2 ways of coming up with the currency pair to trade this particular news event with. So the first example I'm going to give is for events that are happening in the US, like this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Events happening only in the US. Now, when it comes to trading news events, you obviously need a currency pair to trade it with. How you actually pick a currency pair for events that are only happening in the US, what you do is you go to MetaTrader 4 in the code section. Then you're going to look at the currency pairs that have got USD in them. Now in this screenshot, yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 currency pairs we could potentially use for that particular news event. Now we only need to pick one currency pair. How we actually pick a currency pair from this list of 7 currency pairs is by comparing their spreads. Spread is just that your broker charges you for placing the trade. Now, preferably, we want a currency pair with the least amount of spread. Now, this one has 17, this one has 20, 22, 27, 23, 37, and 19. So among these currency pairs, Euro USD and AUD USD, they both have spread of 19, which is the lowest amongst these 7 here. Okay. Now, we're down from 7 currency pairs to 2 currency pairs down. Now we only want 1 currency pair. How we actually filter them now is now by comparing the actual currencies of difference. This one has got euros in it. This one has got Australian dollars in it. That's the only difference, since the spread is the same and so on. So euros against, pardon?
You're looking for the lowest spread.
Yes, the lowest spread, since the spread 19. Now, which one exactly do we pick? Because how we actually narrow it down is now by comparing the difference in the currency. This one has euros in it. This one has AUD in it.
All right.
Now, the only thing that's left is now comparing euros against Australian dollars. And obviously, euros is more used as compared to AUD USD. So with Euro USD, you're going to see more activity, more volatility. So that's the one preferred amount to go for.
Okay.
Yeah. So for events happening in the US, this is the currency that you go for. But sometimes the spreads might change. So there are times when AUD USD has got a lower spread than Euro USD. So it's always important to just keep checking before a new event happens to actually pick which currency to use. But anyway, that's the process. I hope it wasn't too complicated. You've understood the process? Hello? Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. How much did you hear from the previous?
When you were talking about spread,
That's why it ended. That's why I cut.
yes.
Okay. So spread. Yeah. You look at the currency pairs that have got the least amount of spread. So you're
Okay.
down to two options, Euro USD and AUD USD, because they both have 19 as their spread.
19 spread.
Yeah. So to narrow it down some more, you now look at the actual currencies that are part of the pair. This one has got euros. This one has got AUD USD. Now you just compare those two. Euros is obviously more used than AUD USD. So euros is the one that you're going to go for because you see more activity with this currency pair. I hope you've understood.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the first example. Then the second example is for news events that aren't happening in the US. So like this one and NZD events and other events that don't have the US flag in them. Now this one is pretty simple. You just get the currency. In this case, it's euros. Then you're going to pair it with USD. So for this particular news event or any other news event that's not in the US, you're going to be using this stroke USD. So in this case, to be Euro USD. For this one, it will be AUD stroke USD and so on, just like that.
Okay.
The reason why it's USD is because USD is the most commonly used currency in the world. So that's the one you're going to see the activity with also. So yeah, just get the currency and pair it with USD. That's it.
Okay.
Don't have any questions?
No.
Okay. Google Clock. I use this application to know how many seconds are left to a news event. Now, for example, if we're trading, let's say this event at 14:30.
Yes.
What's going to be happening is 1 minute before this news event happens. So in this case, 14:29, that's when I'm going to start executing the trades. Now, this app just shows you the seconds here. You could pretty much use any app that shows seconds. It should be good enough. But anyway, when it comes to like practicing on getting your time down, such apps are becoming helpful where like you're able to time yourself. Like remember the theme from yesterday, the 30 seconds each. This is where like you can now time yourself and so on.
Okay.
Yeah, so I use Google Clock, but if you're using an iPhone, you can pretty much use any other app that shows seconds. Should be good enough.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for the theoretical parts. I think what's left now is just setting up your accounts and you practicing on how to execute the same strategies with a trader 4 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah. You use an iPhone, right?
No, I use Android.
You use an Android. Okay, for Android, you should get an app called Diospace. It allows you to clone Diospace.
Geospace.
Yeah, it allows you to clone this app, MetaTrader 4. So within one phone, you have two MetaTrader 4 applications in it. So in one app, you're going to link Hotforex. And in the other app, you're going to link just Forex so that you can be using the two accounts simultaneously.
Okay, so I'm supposed to have Google, you said Geospace.
Yes, Geospace. Let me text you the name on WhatsApp.
Okay, I found it already. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's called Geospace. It allows you to duplicate apps. So you can duplicate MetaTrader and you're going to link one broker with it and another broker with the duplicate app.
Is it multiple accounts Geospace with a purple logo?
Just get the first one, I guess.
Okay.
Then the next thing we're going to focus on is actually creating the accounts. Do you have an account with Hotforex and Just Forex already?
No, I don't have an account with Hotforex and Just Forex.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll send you links to them.
Okay. Should I sign up from my computer or from my phone?
I think you can use either.
Okay.
I've sent you the links. Have you seen them?
Yes, I've seen them now.
Yeah, just
Hotforex
start
and
with
Just
the
Forex.
first. Yeah, so start with the first link.
Okay, that's Hotforex. Yes.
Yeah, then
I've seen it now.
yeah, then when you're done with that,
So I do open live account.
yes, open live account.
Okay. For an individual.
Yes, for an individual.
Zambia 971960.
Then one thing, what bank are you with?
NB.
Yeah, with FNB.
Yes, I am.
Are you able to get a bank statement from them?
Oh, a bank statement is like I'm not so sure what it is.
A document that shows like your monthly transactions. Usually what they contain is an address. Then that same document is what Hotforex and Just Forex are going to use to verify your address.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old do I need to be for this one? For this?
Pardon?
Set up the live account. How old do I need to be to set up the live account?
I guess 18 should be the minimum.
18. Okay, that's bad. Okay, then I have to find another way.
Wait, how old are you?
16 now.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay, try your luck. Maybe they'll allow you. Just try and submit the same documents.
Yeah, I'll try and open it with like maybe I can use my guardian's thing documents.
Or you could try your details to see if they accept.
Yeah, if they don't, okay, I'll try that.
Yeah.
So I ask for.
But the FNB account, is it in your name or someone else's name?
It's in my name.
Or in your name, then it should be okay. You got an NRC though, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah, then just try and submit your NRC and bank statement when they ask for the documents. But for now, just
Okay, so I've filled in.
Yeah, just keep going.
I've done the register, like the. Okay, I'm done with the registering.
Have they sent you an email?
Let me check my email. Okay. I don't know. It's not accept. I don't know why it's not allowing.
What?
Oh, I missed one thing. Okay.
Yeah, managing.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, let's do this. You try to go as far as you can. Then, if you've got any questions, just let me know on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're done with Hotforex, just move on to just Forex as well. It's the same steps.
Okay. All right.